Hi, okay, so what is the inner revolution and why does it matter? Well, throughout our society or time on earth as human beings, we've had different revolutions, which means we've entered different periods of time. We've had the agricultural revolution, for example, or the industrial revolution, which caused massive shifts in terms of how people lived and where they lived, and also the rate of innovation. Then also we've had the information revolution, through the computer chip, and probably we jumped maybe in 2007 with the iPhone into the mobile revolution, which has also caused an accelerated change and massive disruption, huge uncertainty in many cases and volatility. But also I think the mobile age has actually brought with it another revolution that is gaining traction, and you may or may not realize it. It's the inner revolution, and it's how we manage ourselves from the inside out. So if you think about it, most people at this point would probably know a little bit about mindset, or maybe even a little bit about the mind. But if you can't actually bring what you know in your mind into reality in terms of experience, it's really not worth anything. And a lot of people, when I first meet them, they will have read a book maybe in a sports context, or maybe in a business context, or maybe watch some videos like this online. And so they have a little bit of education, which is great. But there's a lot of different levels to it, like every type of skill in life or sport or business. And so I'll often say to people like, are you really leading your mind, or is your mind leading you? Now, most people that I deal with are very smart and ambitious, and they'll all kind of go, well, no, I'm leading my mind. And actually the truth is probably 80% of the time is that they're not. So for example, if you're not able to stop stressing, if you're not able to stop worrying, if you're not able to control your temper, if you're not able to get around a habit. So for example, I know a lot of very good business people who just can't control their eating habits, but that's also controlling your mind. These are different inner skills. And as we go forwards in the new leadership age and the digital age, critical leadership skills are going to be around resilience, creativity, problem solving, adaptability, listening, and also a different way of connecting with people. All of those are inner skills. And a lot of people are still stuck in old mental habits, not realizing that knowing it is not the same as actually living it or doing it. And that is the revolution that's coming. And unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, it's going to happen regardless, because the levels of stress, the levels of mental noise for people, a lot of disconnection in terms of enjoying their work, enjoying their life, means that all of that means that you can't get the best out of yourself, perhaps, or then if you can't do that, you can't get it out of other people. And the inner revolution is all about getting the best out of yourself, and all about then helping other people to do the same thing. So it's food for thought. That's a key part of what I do in business and in my career. If that's of interest, you can check out other videos here somewhere. Or maybe we'll talk at some of the courses where you can go a little bit deeper, either individually or perhaps with your organization or your team. Food for thought. Thank you.